Welcome to Be Feminine, the channel where psychology meets the heart. If you're trying to understand women, emotions, or love, you're in the right place. Make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss insights that just might change your relationships forever. Let us dive deep into something most men secretly wonder. Does my ex still think about me? Does she still miss me, even if she acts like she doesn't? Here is the honest truth. Just because she is not texting you doesn't mean she is not thinking about you. Just because she says she has moved on doesn't mean her emotions have caught up. Women are complex, emotionally often torn between logic and feeling. So what you see on the surface might not reflect what's happening deep inside her. And if your ex does this or even a few subtle things we'll talk about in this video, then yes, she still misses you, even if she'd never admit it to herself or to you. Let's begin with something deceptively small. She randomly views your social media stories. You might think it's just a casual scroll, but in female psychology, especially after a breakup, a woman avoids looking at you unless she's emotionally conflicted. If she's over you, truly over you, she doesn't want reminders. So if she's still watching, it's not out of boredom. It's to check, has he moved on? Is he happy without me? This silent curiosity comes from emotional attachment, not indifference. And let's be real, she could hide those views. She could make a fake account. But if she doesn't, that might be her unconscious way of saying, I want you to see I'm still here. Here's another one. She contacts you for no real reason. She might ask something trivial, hey, do you still have that book? Or, I forgot the name of that show we used to watch. But if you listen closely, it's not about the book or the show. It's about connection. This kind of message is her emotional radar reaching out to see if you'll still respond, if you'll still care. Most guys either ignore it or get too excited and rush in. The smart move? Stay calm. Respond with confidence. Be kind, not needy. This balance keeps you in control, and ironically, it pulls her closer emotionally. Now pay attention to this one, it's subtle but powerful. She posts emotionally charged content. A sad quote, a picture from a memory you shared, a life goes on post. Women use indirect communication more than men. So while you might think it's just a regular post, there's often a hidden message. She's expressing grief, confusion, or even hope, but indirectly. It's like saying, I feel something, but I won't tell you directly, unless you notice. And sometimes, when a woman misses you, she goes completely silent. Total radio silence, no messages, no views, no likes. You might assume she's done, but here's a twist. Silence can be a coping mechanism. If the breakup hurt her, and she still feels attached, she might force herself to block you out so she doesn't fall back in. This is especially true if she felt vulnerable in the relationship. Silence isn't always closure, sometimes it's a wall built out of fear. Let's also talk about the friends. If her friends are still watching your stories, if one of them accidentally brings her up, or worse, if they casually tell you she's seeing someone new, don't take that at face value. Friends can act as messengers. They drop hints, deliver signals. Sometimes a friend will even test your reaction just to report it back. Why? Because she still cares. She still wonders. And she wants to know, do you? Another clear sign? Emotional outbursts. If she suddenly lashes out in anger, blames you for things, or randomly brings up old issues, that's not indifference, that's pain. And pain comes from emotional investment. A woman who truly doesn't care anymore rarely wastes her energy on anger. If she's reacting, she's remembering. And if she's remembering, she's still emotionally connected. Let's be honest, breakups don't flip a switch. There's no instant off. Even when a woman walks away, it often takes weeks or months for the emotional fog to clear. And if during that time she displays jealousy even in subtle ways, pay attention. For example, she hears you're seeing someone new and she suddenly acts cold or competitive. She might post a photo with another guy to show she's moved on. But ask yourself, if she didn't care, why would she even bother? These are all part of the push-pull dynamic women use to test if they still have emotional influence over you. But here's what you really need to understand. Missing you doesn't always mean she'll come back. It doesn't mean the relationship should be rekindled, but it does mean you had an impact. It means you mattered. Sometimes knowing that is enough to start healing. Other times, it's the first step in attracting her back, not by chasing, but by becoming the version of yourself she never stopped thinking about. Now here's the twist. If you truly want to know if she misses you, don't ask, watch. Pay attention to her behavior, not her words. Women can deny their feelings even to themselves, but their actions, the subtle choices, the small emotional leaks always reveal more than they intend. So if your ex does even one of these things, she still misses you. If she does two or more, she is emotionally stuck between letting go and what if, and that gives you two options. Close the chapter and move forward stronger, or become the man she realizes she never should have left. And remember this, the best version of you is not the one who begs or waits. It's the version who grows, who learns, who radiates confidence. That's the version she'll feel magnetically pulled toward whether she admits it or not. If you found this video helpful, insightful, or just relatable, hit that like button, subscribe to Be Feminine, and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Let's keep growing, learning, and unlocking the emotional secrets most people ignore. This is Be Feminine, where we decode psychology, attraction, and emotional depth. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care of your mind and your heart.